of this one road town sits the damn bar where we all gather round. Friday night lights and a neon flame. Big B strolls in and he's calling the game. He's got a notebook, a knowing knowledge.
Welcome back, y'all, to the damn bar for another Big B beer review. You know, every time I'm backing up into here, you know, I'm afraid I'm gonna fall over and destroy everything. All right, this here is something special that we got on our trip down to Venice for Texas T's birthday, and this was actually a freebie. It was a gift that the brewery actually gave her. We have here Totemic. I hope I pronounced that right. Dry hop with Galaxy. Coming in at 4% alcohol by volume from the Calusa Brewing Company in Sarasota, Florida. Nice. Table Saison. Dry hopped with Galaxy. Subtle tropical and coconut notes and a rustic oak fermented wild ale. Dry hopped with Galaxy hops. This table Saison captures simplicity with a touch of vibrant hop character. Light, effervescent, and refreshingly dry. Okay. So, that was very nice of them to give her this for free. Especially after we saw the price, which I'll get on to later. Now, there's two different Totemics. There's the regular Totemic and then there's this one. They're both, you know, it's 4%. I just noticed, though, that the date on the bottle is over a year old, and it's a Saison, but I don't know how well Saisons age, you know? I know stouts and stuff, and some ales do, but not in IPAs or you want to drink IPAs fresh, and most beers you want to drink fresh. Most lagers and stuff you can kind of age some. It's not, or you don't want to age them, but you know, they're not going to really taste any different, even if you sit on them for a year or so, you know? But craft beers, this one, I mean, she said it was her favorite at that brewery until she discovered the ciders and all that. But let's give it a shot, shall we? And of course, I'm not going to be drinking this whole thing because it was not my birthday present. It was hers, so. All right. Uh-oh. Well, I wasn't able to smell that. I can smell it, though, right now. Wow. Peachy. I'm getting peach. And there's a funk there. I don't know if I like that funk, especially with knowing that it's a little aged. But that's actually probably from the yeast that they use for Saison. It's definitely got a fruitiness there. Let me get a nip of the head. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Wow. Funky. Now, I already gave it a little swirl before. Yeah, before. Very cloudy, very light in color. It's got like to me it smelled like orange and peaches at first. There's definitely some stuff floating around in here too. Take a look. Kind of some a groovy artwork there. I didn't get the story or anything about the name or nothing. So like I said, this is the one that she was into. You know me, I was looking for the damn higher ABV stuff. So let me move this out of the way. Duh. Yeah, let's look at the bottle. What am I doing? God, you would have thought I've already drank a whole bunch of these. There it is. Oh yeah, see there is some stuff here. Some more floaties. Down and up and all that action. So it's a table Saison from a craft brewery. Wait till we get to the pricing information. Oh my goodness, you'll be shocked. So very cloudy. Not much head retention, but it is a Saison, so that's kind of normal. No lacing, which isn't really saying much. Very light in the color. I'm going to say that's about a 3 or 4. All right, enough yapping, whatever. Let's crack them up and pour them up. Let's get to drinking. Man, I don't know what it is, but I'm just like tongue-tied today, you know? That's all, folks. Tongue twisted on everything. All right. Last bit of it in there. Smells fantastic. And yeah, even with the funk and all. So, salute. Fascinating. It tastes almost exactly like it smells. Interesting. As unique. Very unique. It's got a lot going on there, and the flavor is hard to describe. The mouthfeel, I want to say it's medium bodied. It's got it is refreshingly dry, I guess they would say, but it's almost so dry that it has a chalkiness to it. You know, it's really, you're probably thinking, what? Chalkiness? I don't think that's how it tasted on tap, but I don't remember. I think I might have sipped it out of her glass. I don't know. I don't think, it's not bad. It's unique. It probably did taste like that. I don't know. It tastes a little bit more defined, you know, as not really any sweetness. It's very subtle sweetness. It's got a nice tartness. I like the tartness to it. It could be even more tart if you ask me. Like I said, it's got like I want to say like a peachy, orangey flavor sort of going on there. And the hops, I think, add to the tartness of it all, you know, and to the dryness and the bitter end that it has. The bitter end. So unique. I like it, actually. I do. That is unique. I wish the ABV was higher. That would be the only thing I'd like. But it's definitely wild. I like that with the oranginess and the tartness and that kind of like that peachiness, and there's that funk to it that's part of a Saison, and it's, you know, they're kind of like Saisons are, you know, based off like wild fermentation, and instead, which is one of the 3 types really. You got lagers, ales, and then wilds, and you don't really see very many wilds today. And they copycat wilds into most, usually with ale yeasts and stuff. So, with that being said, what would I eat with this? Damn. Chinese food. Oh yeah. Specifically, orange chicken. Yeah. Some orange chicken with that. Bam. Match made in heaven. All right. On the interwebs, on Beer Advocate, this gets an 81 out of 100 with an average rating of 4.43, and that's with 1 rating on Beer Advocate. So I'm guessing it's got to be somebody that works there or something, you know. All these breweries in Venice have connections in the Beer Advocate. I mean, all you do is sign up. Even I haven't done that. I don't know why. I'm on Untapped. And speaking of Untapped, on Untapped, it gets a 3.97. And that's with 89 reviews on Untapped. All right. So for me, would I buy this one again? Here we go, people. Yeah. I'm going to put the pricing up here next to me if I have it. I don't even think that was on there at all, but it might have been. If there is, I'm putting it up there next to me. Yeah, and as you can see, one of these bottles costs $11.77. Yes, you heard me correctly, and you probably saw it in the picture if I found it. You know, $11.77 for a 12-ounce bottle of 4% Saison. So I didn't catch that when I was there to be able to ask them, like, whoa, what's the deal with that? I don't know. Maybe it's supposed to be aged and that makes it different. I don't know. Maybe there were some expensive ingredients they used. I don't know, but it is a unique beer. It's not bad. It's good. It's very good in this, for what it is. But I don't think it's $11.77 or 98 cents an ounce good. I don't know. Maybe if I knew more about it, that might sway me into understanding. Maybe there's some expensive stuff in there. So, with that being said, yeah, I wouldn't. Unless I really realize that, oh man, basically there's gold leaf nuggets in there and stuff and yada yada, then okay, that's why. I don't know if this baby had 8% ABV, I'd buy it again, yeah. And it's still not bad though. It's unique for what it is. With that being said, Memory Bells, I'm going to give this a 5 out of 5 Memory Bells because of the wildness and the uniqueness of it. This is something special. It's pretty cool. Something rare. I like that. So, craveability, I'll give it a 6 out of 10. Big B beer review grade, I'm going to give it a B+. It's a B+. So, this brewery, Calusa Brewery, which is in Sarasota, Florida, and South Sarasota, it's like closer, it's like not far from Venice where we were staying at. That brewery is amazing. And I mean, it was just such friendly staff, and you could tell they got their regulars there. They said they had recently moved into that location or something or renovated it. And it's really cool on the inside. And the best part is they got really, really, really good beers for really good prices. Yeah, I know, right? You're saying, wait a minute. What do you mean really good prices? Well, besides this, with this one being the exception, most of their beers were like, take me back 5 years ago, and that's, the prices. You can get a full pour for like $5-6 for a 16-ounce pour for a delicious craft beer. $5 or $6. Today, you're paying $8 or $9 for that, and I think that's insane that breweries do that. Breweries do that. So, yeah. Now, besides this thing being the exception, like I said, they had some really great prices, and it was just a really nice place. We didn't get to have any of the food there, but whenever we do go back, which we will go back eventually, we're going to try the food next time. So, anyways, have y'all ever been to the Calusa Brewing Company in Sarasota, Florida? Let me know in the comments below. Have you ever had this Totemic? Let me know in the comments below. What is the most expensive beer that you have ever had? Let me know in the comments below. Ooh, I don't even know if that is. I don't know what the price of that was because that was a gift, but I don't know. This might be up there in price-wise, but I don't think it's the most expensive. I'm sure some of you watching this might be real connoisseurs and might have had that Sam Adams specialty beer that comes out once a year at the Eureka or something like that. I don't know what it's called, but it's like bogusly expensive. I'm talking like $1,000-something for one bottle. Yeah, I shit you not, look it up. It's from Sam Adams. Yeah, let me know in the comments below, and I'd love to hear about it. I hope y'all have enjoyed watching this as much as I have enjoyed drinking it. If so, please remember to hit that thumbs up button. Remember to like and share with your friends and family and all that jazz. And don't miss out. I got some more from Calusa and some of the other breweries that we went to. Plus, I got home brews going. I'm going to try to do some blind taste challenges. You don't miss out by subscribing, and it's completely free. A free subscription in today's day and age. Snatch it up while you can. I hope to see you all here at the damn bar for the next one. Till next time, salute and happy days.